Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you for tuning in. Today we're gonna talk about something that's really important to your videos, and this can really help your videos stand out and improve your shots and especially your B-roll a lot. We're talking about sound effects. Today we're gonna use my last B-roll edit as an example. I think this B-roll ended up pretty well with the sound effects, the soundtrack and the shots fitting very well together. Now it's time to jump into Final Cut Pro and have a look at how we've done this. As you can see, there's a lot of sound effects in my timeline. I've added some sound effects in the beginning for this music by sounds zoom in. I've added some immediately when my brother comes into frame while he's throwing the Red Bull can. I've added some sound effects while the Red Bull can is hitting the table, and I've also added it in the opening of the Red Bull can and in every transition. So when the camera is moving fast, I've made a swoosh sound effect into the timeline, and I've also made some sound effects on the microphone while my brother is hitting it, and I've recorded my own sound effects on him sliding his fingers on the keyboard. And after the keyboard scene we have the zoom transition, and if you guys want me to make a tutorial on how to make this transition, please let me know in the comments below and maybe I'll do one later. But in this zoom transition, I think it's really important to have some sound effects to make this video and this transition better, and that's why I've used a riser and a whoosh. And as you can hear in the video, this makes the sound effect so much better. And I've made a drone sound effect on this while my brother is turning it because I thought that fit well. And I've also added some sound effects while my brother is hitting these pads, and of course also in the end when he's turning off his screen and design. So now we've added all the sound effects into our timeline, and I think it's time to have a look at how this B-roll will look without the soundtrack but with the sound effects. So I think this looks really good. I think we could have exported this without the soundtrack, only the sound effects, and it would still look good. But in this project I want the soundtrack to be in it as well. So let's put on the soundtrack and see how this turns out. And that's our final result, and I hope that you guys also can see how important these sound effects are, because without them it's kind of boring and I don't really like it. But still, sometimes it's hard to say before how much cooler it will be if you put on those sound effects, and it takes some more time. Maybe you have to get the sounds, it's hard to find them, but it's always worth it. And I think these sound effects are what separates an okay video with a great video or B-roll, and I really hope that you guys will remember to use these in your own videos. Just play around with the sound effects. You may find that some sound effects made for something will fit in something completely different, something else. And thanks again to Daniel Schiffer for inspiring me to make this video. I hope to make some more in the future. Please let me know in the comments below which kind of tutorials you would want me to make, and I will for sure make one about transitions later. And follow me on Instagram at Kristian Vårvik with 2 A's. and hit the like button if you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. See you again next time.